starting rotation. A couple other players to keep an eye on. Weber coming up off the bench as well. We'll be facing off against Oakley. Due to the large number of starters, top 24 centers, even though Oakley is listed as a center forward, he will be playing small forward tonight. Heaven forbid that the top 24 has 9 centers invited after previous years where they only invited 2 or 3. So the unusual situation tonight of needing centers to play out of position that far. But it looks like the players are getting ready to head to the floor, so we're going to dive on down to the court. Tip-off goes the way of the Elites, and Rebecca will do a little pass between her legs. Alston will dish over to Baker. We didn't see a lot of the retriever in the first game, but Weber, shot attempt missed, but we'll get a second chance bucket and will be fouled by Oakley on that second chance attempt. So we'll go to the line for 2. Good on the first. But no good on the second. Good. Quick opportunity for the Stars to come back. And obviously, but stripped there. But Oakley, heads up play, able to corral the loose ball. And it's going to be Adam, the Frog, elevating and laying it in with defense. Was a little distracted. Open look for him. Baker. Golden Retriever's going to start the play. Give a screen for Nur. Had a strong showing in game 1, but blocked there. Will get the second chance attempt, but the shot clock violation will be called. Not enough time. That's the risk of leaving it so late in the possession. You're not going to have a good chance of getting off a second shot if the shot clock was already fighting against you there. Long court pass. That's actually pretty dangerous. All the way over to Boyce. And Adam going to get fouled by Awada. They reached in and got a little contact against the Frog. Boyce. Six seconds, tipped again, but this time Frost able to recover it. A couple steal attempts could have gone either way. Boyce gets the shot up, and there's a battle for the board. It's going to be Langston. Good shot attempt, blocked from behind. Second chance, trushed it. Rebecca, she got a great block there on almost a guaranteed bucket, stopping those free points, and then great defensive pressure. Forced a second miss, and 3 chances pretty much to get that ball in, almost all wiped away. Wada. Again, shot clock not able to keep track of it, and that's the second shot clock violation. The first one, understandable. Block shot ended back in their paws and unable to make it work, but that was just a little bit too focused on what path to the basket they were going to take. Quick shot. Stars pulling ahead here, up by 3. If game 1 was a slow start, this one has been even slower for both teams. As mistakes on both end and some good defenses resulted in an absolute lack of scoring. But there we go. Baker getting the ball delivered in the air. Probably cost a fortune to ship the ball by air, but results in 2 points. Over to Adam. Spinning around the Frog, just finger rolls it in. Easy bucket there. Letting the play develop. Rebecca over to Baker. Awada. Don't go for 3 shot clock violations in a row, please. Down the Baker, who has a favorable matchup, will fade away, but no good. I'd like to see the dog be a little bit more aggressive with his body there, given he had such a huge advantage over his opponent. Obviously more likely to be called for the foul when doing that, but I think it's worth being aggressive. Adam really playing with the clock there, but able to make the bucket. And as you see, the Elites both down in terms of shots attempted and only having made one so far. But there we go. Huge dunk coming out. I just need to start talking down negatively against the Elites, and they'll just start scoring flashy buckets if needed. Adam, fouled on the way up by Ralston, will go to the line for two. An and one opportunity. Good on it there, up by 6. Stars. Last game, they were the ones to have some issues early, but it's flipped here, and obviously players playing for different teams can't really comment on the fact that who's the Elites and who's the Stars. But both games so far, our team has struggled early. Long shot is good, rolling it in, and impressive as the shot clock wound down. Was a long-range shot, though. Frost with the ball. Fading away the Shark, no good. It'll be Rebecca pulling it down. Baker, top of the arc. Quick pass to Ralston, off the glass, no good. Oakley will come with the ball after the tight defense. Boyce elevating the earwig, dunking it down. 6-point game once again. Opportunities abound for the Elites as they wait for someone to come open, but really, shot clock winding down. Possession needs to just go, but a 3. Faked out the defense there as you saw the defender slide over thinking that they were going to continue to drive, but nope. Stopped and pulled up for the shot there. Great basket coming out for Ralston. Especially getting them back in and cutting the deficit down by half with that one basket, just erasing it. Adam. He's been big for the Stars. Behind the back attempt. Second chance, no good. Third attempt, no good. Almost a fourth attempt, but finally Rebecca able to outmuscle the offense for that rebound. Ralston dishing down low to Baker. Not a lot of time left. Going to have to just go for a quick shot, but the dog has the height advantage there. And even though the fadeaway, I hate to see it when there's such a huge difference in stature. Able to convert it there, so I'll let it pass. Blocked out of bounds, sent to the second row there. It will remain with the Stars. I believe that was Rebecca who will get given credit for that block. No good on the shot attempt. Rebecca will bring the ball up the court, the Badger. Driving to the post herself. Open play to Roth off the glass is an easy lane as the defense was double teaming Rebecca there. The Badger drawing all the attention, letting the Red Hawk just Step in underneath the basket, wide open paint, no one around. Easiest assist Rebecca will get tonight. Alley-oop attempt intercepted there. Chance for the Elites. They had the lead. Rebecca double-teamed in the post. Doesn't matter. She's able to get it up, and the foul as Langston will get called for the contact zone and one opportunity for the Badger. Good on the second. The Elites, after what was such a lethargic start, has found something here as they quickly pull ahead by 4. Down by 6 not that long ago. Already well surpassed the Stars, and the Stars had to call timeout. They needed to refocus, get a plan going. Over to Russlin, driving to the paint. Rebecca following around, ready to help out. It's back to CC up to Rutherfield. Spin move from the Otter. Gets to the paint, pulls up, but no good. Rebecca again with the ball. Defense was draped all over the Swan, able to get, I'm not going to say a block, but definitely defensive pressure on the Badger and prevent the bucket. Another Chewan, no good. Had a great game 1. Unable to wrap up the win though. Nonetheless, this is a showcase for individuals, so good performance here is helpful as you're measuring up against your draft class. No good on the shot attempt from the Stars. Stalemate, bit of a drought coming out for them here. Nari with the ball. Back over to Roth. Laying it up and in. 6-point lead. It has flipped from the Stars' advantage at 6 to the Elites' advantage with 6. And already, Stars have to call yet another timeout. I mean, I don't blame them. They can't really afford to let a massive lead build. We saw last game, teams were able to erode deficits of up to 11 points and come back and win, but we have not seen proof of that for this Stars team, this iteration of them. They can do the same as Game 1 Stars did. Rutherfield taking the ball from beyond the arc. Probably got to take a shot here over the defense, and far closer than I had expected considering who was guarding him there, but now it's a chance for the Elites. Quick play. Peace unable to get the ball. That was CC, the Swan, coming from behind and just tipping it out of the Hippos' paws and not letting him pull down an easy offensive board. CC was big in game 1 in the post. See if she shows up again tonight, or is she going to show a little bit a variety, dishing down low to Russlin, laying it up and in. Showing off a bit of that court awareness there. Back to Roth. Laying it up, but no good. Adams will take the ball. Pulling back out to the perimeter. Trying to go with isolation, just not able to get by the defense at all. So dishing it over to Rutherfield. Back to Russlin. No one really wants to take the shot. It's going to be Rutherfield faking like he was going to drive into the paint and stepping back for the jumper. Good play there. Not a three-pointer, but considering the space he generated with the step in, the little stab step to make the defense bite, created enough space for the Otter to get a fairly open look there with the shot clock fighting against him. Good dish was going to be blocked, and the Llama getting the bucket in off the glass. Laying it up and in. The Stars, that second timeout was what they needed. They are back within this game, within 2 in fact, as the quarter going to come to a close, and this will probably be the last full possession we see. We might see a quick play for the Stars, but right now it's about the Elites. They want to make sure that the momentum is going in their favor going into the second quarter. But they're going to give it to Roth, who's not known for his 3, but Peace. That's how you do it. You get the offensive board. You give it to Inari. Inari just not able to make a convert, though, but great offensive rebound from Peace. I almost wish he had just taken the shot himself that close to the basket, as he was able just to reach over the defense and pluck the ball out of the air. And Rustin will be the one to bring the ball up the court. Tie game, here we are, 21 apiece. Now we've seen both teams erase 6-point deficits. See who can get on the run first, and Teresa tried to get something going, and they're going to say it was out on her. From Booth, it looked like it was off one of the defenders there. That's the whole reason why she couldn't get the shot up, but they're going to call it all out on her, so it'll be the Elites' ball. Tanner Hunt coming in for Roth. Sorry, the Stars' ball. It'll be off the Elites to the Stars. Dishing down low. Martin blocked on the way up by Peace. The hippo just too big. That's one of the things these players are going to have to learn how to deal with her. They may have faced off 1 or 2 7-footers in college, but the FBA, the vast majority of the players are going to be facing down low in the post are at that 7-foot height. Though, of course, there are some players in this draft who look to challenge that meta at the FBA level. Oakley listed as a center forward at 6'9", I believe, and that might be on a good day with good size shoes. Block coming out there, back in the Stars' possession. Ref almost getting involved in the play there as she bumped into the Rudderfield. Thankfully did not cause any disruption in the play. Will pull up for a 3, and there we go. He hit the 2 from long range earlier, and this time he took the extra step back off the screen to hit that 3, and the Stars find themselves back in the lead. Peace with the ball, dishing over to Atios. Driving to the paint, wide open. He's going to elevate the Blue Jay, dunking it down. Didn't have a strong game 1, but if he's not going to be able to make it from beyond the arc, why not elevate, take some flight, and dunk it down? Rudderfield. Over to Moise. Had a great game 1, not able to convert there. There we go. Elites take the lead back. Quick shot in the shot clock. And field goal percentage has gone the way of the Elites, but a foul there coming from Teresa. A little bit aggressive on the reach end. Atios went to the bench for Ralston, and Baker will head back on the floor. So now we have Peace and Baker on the floor for the Elites. Moise getting into the basket and laying into Teresa, not even able to put up much of a defensive presence there. Couldn't risk a foul after getting one so quickly off of a reach-in call. 2 fouls under a minute is not what you want to show good, I don't want to say patience, but cost-benefit of the risk of fouling versus the reward of if you don't get called for it and you get a defensive stop. Risk was far higher that there was going to be a foul called and an and one. And Stars. It's going to be Chaewon getting down in the post against Baker, just able to outmaneuver the dog there and laying it up and in. Ralston with the ball. Driving into the paint, sliding sideways, but able to get it to fall. Had a few of those in game one and continuing that here. On the other end, able to make it work with an answer back, and the Stars aren't willing to let the lead diminish here. Ralston trying to get something going from the perimeter, but needs to pick up the pace a little bit and blocked. Hunt. Moist will come up with the ball. Over to Oakley. Good presence of mind to take advantage of that size disadvantage Ralston was facing and just drive to the basket, use the bigger body. The Otter just not able to defend. But on offense, oh, not able to convert that one though. Elites find themselves down by 5 here, and Moist with the ball. Driving into the paint. Not able to convert. Hunt pulling down the rebound. Wow. I have lost my mind if I'm calling rebounds reboards here. And a quick play from Teresa. She is getting back in it. That was an open look in transition. Quick bucket, even though she probably wishes she could have maybe gotten one from beyond the arc, but with how spotty she's been in terms of being consistent, I think she'll take any bucket she can get. And again, open looks, that's what I'm looking for. How smart is the player in terms of taking smart shots versus trying to force it? If you're down, a minute left to go, down by 7, yeah, you're going to force your shots, and that's fine. You're trying to be risky there, but in a position like this, you don't want to take wasted possessions shots. Clark will come with the rebound there. Boyce. Quick pass to Boyce, and my worst fear had been realized as they put the two on the court together for both games. Boyce to Boyce, and Boyce will head to the line for 2, and I hope they just sub Boyce out. I can only pray they don't end up on the same team, because I am going to butcher the call anytime that they are involved together. Ralston loses the ball to Frost. The Shark coming up with the ball. The Stars looking in control after pulling back from that deficit. Any kind of counter that the Elites have been answered immediately. Even though they still are forcing down low in the post and ending up with fadeaway shot after fadeaway shot, which goes back into, I don't consider those smart shots. Where are the screens that we saw in game 1 that got these Furs open for those mid-range games? But here we are, a screen, but all the way out. This is a 4-pointer with how far Ralston had to shoot that shot. And obviously no good screen, not really creating enough space even to have a decent look at the basket. Frost with the ball. Down to Adam. Adam fouled hard by Baker. Dogging a little aggressive with the Frog. Weber will pull down the missed free throw. Over to Wada, wide open. Unable to convert, though. But again, those are the good shots I like to see in transition. But there we go. That's even better. The flashy Adam elevating the frog. A spinning dunk. Oh, auditioning already for the dunk contest. And hasn't even been drafted yet. Adam to Boyce. You already see Adam trying to call for it as he drove to the basket, but defense is not going to let him have those freebies. They can't. It's too easy. And there we see a foul. Weber trying to reach in. Thought maybe he had been a bit distracted trying to find the player he was going to pass to. Missed opportunity there. Langston dishing into Adam. Scrolls back down the post, so they do reset the shot clock to 12 after the foul. It's Boyce finding a good maneuver around the defense, able to lay, I call it a layup, it's a teardrop, really. Awada. Over to Rebecca. Back to Roth. Rebecca comes up and gives a good screen, but unable to get in deep. Inari stepping inside the three-point line to pull off that two. Game within 7. A little under 3 minutes left to go in the first half, though. And a 3-second violation will be called. A little bit too much hesitancy there, and the refs feel like they even gave him 4 or 5 seconds before calling that because the play had stopped dead in the paint. Back to Iwata. Good screen. Gets the switch they want. Will they go to the post? No. Wada will drive themselves. No good. Adam coming with the board. And not Adams. Adams is the one with the ball. Out to Kenji. Adams resetting at the top of the arc. Down to Adam, who needs to back down a bit more. He's definitely at the limit of his range. Over to Frost, though. The Shark will take a long 2. No good. Hitting a bit of a stalemate here in the final couple minutes of this quarter. Screen from Rebecca. Roth down low in the post. Decides to give it to Wada. Another great stab step, this time coming out from Nur. Stepping in like they're about to drive. The defense starts to back up, and at the exact moment that they do, just step up and go and coat. Adam with the huge dunk. The Frog getting a bit of a show going here. That's his second dunk of the night. I think third, actually, potentially. Definitely remember the 360 dunk, but that one had some power behind it. With that, a 7-point lead has been built. Blocked. Roth unable to get the shot up as it's sent back by Adam. And this time, it's Boyce left wide open, slicing and dicing the defense with a little finger roll to cap it off. A 9-point game now. We might end up with the half with a double-digit lead if the Elites cannot find an answer here. Roth fouled from behind, able to get the and one. And converts it. Step away jumper from Frost, no good. It's going to be CC. The offensive board, the Swan just spinning and spinning. Spinning for the offensive board, then spinning for the putback. Like it's Swan Lake Ballet out here. But it will be the Elites to have the last possession. They will be within 8. If they can get a 3 here, that'd be great. But I'd imagine they'd be happy with a 2 even as Inari steps in and almost an opportunity for a second chance, but just not enough time on the clock. And with that, we will head into the half with the Stars up by 8. And we'll look at the stats in a minute. Great showing so far from both teams, even though Stars starting to run away a little bit here. Elites need to pick it up. We've seen deficits larger than this vanish. But diving into the stats, Boyce, 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Adam, 12 points. I was correct, only 2 dunks, thankfully. I didn't know how to count, but 2 blocks as well. Frost missing all 3 shot attempts, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Langston, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and assist. Oakley, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 for 3 from the field. Shawan, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, doing a bit of everything. Rutterfield having a better game, 9 points total in 9 minutes, rebound as well. Adams, 9 minutes on the floor, hasn't taken a shot, did pull down a board. Russlin, 2 assists and 2 points with his 8 minutes, but we won't see too much of him on the second half as it'll mostly be the starters. Clark, 2 blocks in only 7 minutes, big defensive presence coming from the Husky. Moise, 4 points, 2 assists and a steal, no rebounds. Cece, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 points. Switching on over to the Elites, Rebecca, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 2 blocks, doing a bit of everything. Awada, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Needs to get to the free throw line. That's where they were very successful in Game 1. Weber, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a point from the free throw line. Baker, 4 points, 2 for 3 from the field. Ralston, 5 points, 1 assist. Roth, 7 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Whew. Inari, 2 points, 1 steal. Peace, a block and 4 rebounds. Condori, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Atios, 4 points, 1 rebound, and assist. Teresa, 2 points. Hunt, a rebound and an assist. So for the Elites, we've not seen one player necessarily step up like we have for the Stars. As you see there, Adam putting up 12 of their 44 points so far. The Frog has been getting it done down low in the post. Drive down to the post, but blocked there. Big block coming out. Able to stop what looked like an easy finger roll lay-in. I think that was Baker on the block. Really having to extend to get the touch on Ames Ralston. Going for the screen, drives, steps inside the 3-point line, but no good. Boys will bring it up for the Stars. Weaving their way, but stripped. Nur almost came up with it. And just not able to make the defensive stop. Baker was there, just not able to block it. Rebecca on the perimeter. Driving into the paint, no good. The ball rolling around on the rim. Adam will win the battle for the rebound, though. Boyce getting their own miss. Second chance opportunity will be fouled by Nur on the way up. So a 10-point lead, an opportunity to grow even more. Again, the Elites struggling here. We need to see a little bit more from them. becomes a matter of pride at one point or another in terms of if the other team ends up running up the score against you. I mean, obviously, on an individual level, they are only one player, but at the same time, even if you're not getting the best shot looks, someone needs to be willing to take those shots. You see Nerd driving to the paint, and again, defensive pressure from the Stars, overwhelming 2 blocks that possession. As Langston's going to elevate for the dunk. And that might just be the difference, as the Stars have such a strong defensive presence, it seems. The Elites just don't have an answer for that in terms of perimeter threats right now. I mean, Nerd's really the only one on the floor that I feel confident taking a 3, and even then they've missed their open look today. Could have been another situation had they made the first one. Get a little bit of confidence going. Frost fading away, no good. Weber will come up the board. Down by 14. Wide open look, there you go. Rebecca elevating for the dunk. We saw her do this in game 1 where she had a big, impactful dunk. And we saw a little bit of a momentum shift for the team. See if that happens here with the Elites. They definitely need some spark here. And that's a great way as Nerd just slips the slug in front of the offense and steals the ball. Seconds. Need to figure out a play. Alston being handed the ball, calling for the screen. Not very open. That's a long 3. Not good. That's an air ball. And after such a great start to the momentum shift, just could not get a play drawn up to get an open look, and ended up just having to send up a Hail Mary. Stars, not enough of a lead to really start taking the foot off the gas, but they do have enough of a gap that they don't have to take pressured shots, as we see Boyce to Moise not working out. Battle in the post, dishing back out to Rebecca. Over to Ralston. And back to Atios. Keep an eye on Baker on the perimeter, but not his range, so really, if anything, he's just pulling out a big defender, and Atios blocked. And that's what happens when you have the center guarding you, the Frog. Great vert, able to just jump up and block, but Baker able to answer back with a steal. The Dog reaching in and grabbing it, and there we go. Ralston on the fast break is able to lay it up and in. Golden Retriever able to track down the ball, interrupt the passing lanes. That's one way the Elites can get back in this game. They don't even let their opponent get a shot up. A double team down low in the post, but Adams the one I feel like they need to be worried about, not Boyce. Boyce having to fall back, running out of time, takes a long shot with the defense draped all over them. So it's going to be an opportunity for the Elites to get this back within a single-digit difference. It hasn't been easy for them in the way of points in the second half. Ralston getting a good screen. Down the Baker. Good matchup. Leaning in this time, but not able to get it to fall. I much prefer that over the fadeaways that we saw earlier. And Boyce, okay, I know I said you don't have to worry about Boyce, but you do have to put a defender in their path. You can't just let them elevate like that. Build up a speed to get that max vert to go down for the dunk. Atios driving, was about to be blocked, dishes to Baker. Great court vision to see the Golden Retriever open like that. And especially the fact that there was almost no shot available to them at that point. Moise able to outmaneuver Ralston and lay it up. The Otter unable to get it done on defense. But on offense, trying to answer back, and the ball wants to roll in, but just barely rolls out. Trying to do a finger roll behind, as she fell away from the basket. Not an easy shot. Oakley likes this matchup. They need to get some defensive help over, but that's one way Baker. Boyce now driving in, no good. Atios, the Blue Jay, able to get the rebound in a fast break. Baker, keep an eye on him. There we go. He elevates the golden retriever, dunking it down. And we see the Stars calling a timeout. They have a 10-point lead here. Not a terrible idea with a lead to call timeout when you start to feel the opponent building momentum. Especially if you want to make some adjustments, make a substitution or two. Adam doesn't seem to really be able to put a stop to Baker. So we see CeCe coming in, even though Baker's actually going to be subbed out. But we'll see Peace come in, which is another big threat in terms of needing a big body on the floor to stop. Rutterfield, he hit a three earlier, and the Otter is so smooth right now from beyond the arc. That's a second one here tonight for him. Atios trying to answer back with one of his own, and there we go. The Blue Jay keeping it at 10, not willing to back down. They gave up a three, and the Elites answer back right away. Blocked. Huge. Hunt comes with the ball up. Tanner. Giving over to Atios, see if he'll go for another three here. Not. Defense is keeping a close eye on the Blue Jay. Not going to let him have a super open look, but it'll be Teresa driving to the post, but not good. The Otter is all over her and able to pull up the defensive rebound. Clark. Giving over to Rutterfield. He's hit 2 threes now, so they have to be careful with these screens. Just gives them an opportunity to get open, but it's Clark matched up against the guard. Huge size disadvantage there, so the Huskies just able to lean over the Blue Jay and lay it in. The gap is not closing. I thought for a second we'd see the Elites get this back to single digits, but that timeout came at the perfect time and seems to have done what needed to be done. Atios unable to get the layup to fall. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. CeCe driving the post. Swan dishing out to Clark. Clark matched up one-on-one here. Ends up fading away and giving it to Rutterfield. Long three, not enough juice behind it though. A good 2 feet behind the three-point line. Hard to judge. You don't really practice much from that range. Teresa struggling a bit in this game here. Is that not able to convert that one either. We see an opportunity to elevate Ruslan. Getting some air there and dunking it down. We see a 14-point game. Ball almost intercepted. Hunt not able to convert that quick pass down low. It's going to be a fast break opportunity. See Ruslan wide open. Defense just not able to get back fast enough to do anything. We're getting dangerously close to a 20-point deficit here. Tanner. Over to Atios for three. Not able to convert. That was open. Definitely going to be second-guessing that decision. I mean, it wasn't a bad shot, but being that open and not being able to convert when you're down this much, it just feels like every missed three is a missed opportunity to have maybe taken a two. And I thought that was going to be an alley-oop, but Atios just a little off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. If they can start hitting their threes, I'm all for it, because they'll quickly cut this deficit down, but the percentage that they've been making tonight has just not been good enough to really justify it unless one of these players is really feeling hot. I mean, definitely take an open look if you're giving it, but that's a great way, though, is a steal, and Roth, no one around. The Red Hawk is just going to elevate and dunk it down. That's a great steal coming out from Peace. That's another way they can get back in, is turnovers. Don't even let your opponent get the shot up. To see if the Stars get a little lazy with their passes with this big of a lead. That's a good question to have, and a reach in by Roth will reset the clock to 14. Rustlin passing down low to Shaywan, fading away, no good. Iwata. Oh, you tell Iwata just wants to drive. It's going to be Peace wide open in the post, and there we go. The lead's finally showing life here as the third quarter is about to come to a close. What was looking like a 20-point deficit. Another steal, this time Peace. 2 turnovers, and they have the final shot. They have a chance to get this back within 10. But no, the 2-pointer just does not fall, but you can feel the momentum starting to slip back in the Elite's favor, but 12 points to go and 12 minutes to make it up. Into the final quarter, we see the Elites down by 12. They have an opportunity here to make a good comeback like the previous game. See Nur with the ball. Good play there. Roth able to get the ball down. 10-point game here. Rustlin. Dishing down low to Shaywan. Going up over Roth, fouled. Will go to the line for 2. Opportunity to build back a little bit of a lead. Don't want to see it slip below that single, back to the single-digit mark. Go on the first free throw. And good on the second. The Elites need to continue generating those turnovers that we saw at the end of the third quarter if they really want to pull back in this game. Roth trying to attack the paint, but fading away, no good there. Rutterfield stripped. We'll get the ball back, but there we go. A turnover, a backcourt violation. Lost the ball and had to dive for it almost. Just not able to grab it before it crossed that line. Iwata. Giving to Roth. And a reach-in foul on Rustlin. Will give an opportunity for substitutions. I don't know if that was maybe a planned reach-in foul. Kondorian over to Roth. Down low to Inari. Inari almost, there we go, blocked from behind. Second chance opportunity. Again, the defense just coming out strong. And there we go, another defensive stop, a block. Oh, I was about to say a second block there, but no, it'll be a foul, and we'll go to the line for 2. Get on the first. Last game I jinxed Jason by talking about how he did perfect from the line, so I'm not going to do that here. Because clearly I don't want to jinx anyone here tonight. Even though the Stars could really use jinxing right now to let the Elites get back into it. Condori with the big block on the last defensive play, but did get called for the foul. Collects a loose ball. It's Emil Wada from beyond the arc, taking the 3. Making it, though, despite the defense being all over them. Right of field. Dishing down to Langston, who gets into the paint. The Squirrel able to lay it up and in. Roth blocked by Langston there and out of bounds. The Elites will retain possession. Quick inbound to Baker. Out to Wada, who hit a 3 just a little bit ago. Another chance there, but no good. Jaewon, back out to Frost. We're getting to that point where a 13-point lead. Obviously, they're going to continue to take smart shots as we see Boyce hitting a 3 there. But with this sort of lead, they don't necessarily have to rush their attempts. They can burn the clock a little bit, afford to milk this lead. They have shots to give up. They could easily burn about 3 to 4 minutes off the clock before the other team would even be back within striking distance. As long as they're smart and they don't turn the ball over, they should be fine. Especially if the Elites continue to struggle on offense here. Or I should say if the Stars continue to be such a threat on defense. Wada. Over to Weber. Olsen calling for the screen, dishing to Weber. Back to Wada, calling for the screen. The defense just collapses as soon as they do the screen, but Wada hitting the 3 again with the... Apparently, they just need the shot clock to be ringing before they take the shot, with the defense draped all over them for them to make it. And a foul will be called on Alston. Must have been a blocking foul, essentially. Langston. Oakley with the ball. On the perimeter, though, not a great shot. Again, it's okay. They burned 24 seconds off the clock. Weber. Oh, good little sidestep there. Not able to convert, though. It's going to be Rebecca getting the second chance bucket out to Baker. Back to Weber. For someone that size to be able to do that, bit of a fancy move. But, oh, goodness, it's going to be Langston coming in with the block, the scroll. Elevating and stopping the Elites from getting a bucket. But there will be a strip on the other end. I believe that was Kenji that gave it up. It'll be Baker off the glass in transition. Kenji dishing on over to Adam. Back to Langston. It's nothing been the centers that have stepped up here, especially with the defensive play from both teams at times. Can't wait to look and see the stats, how many blocks there were. Pump fake does get a bit of a better look, not able to convert it though. Ralston, quick pass up to Weber, over to Awada. Had a second there for an open look, but really wasn't able to set up in time, so decided to attack the basket, but not finding a lane. Decides to reset, but with only 6 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time to get any kind of play developed, so Ralston will just take the shot herself. It's going to be Baker, the good dog, pulling down the reboard over the defense and able to put it back immediately. The Earwigs took no chance of blocking out the Golden Retriever. He had his eyes locked on the ball the second it went up. And a huge block coming out. And there we go. A Strout has come in to hit the Stars now. They're giving the Elites the slightest chance, the slightest hope of sneaking in back into this game. And it was the defensive stop on the other end that finally maybe put an end to the Strout. But no, Awada, too good of a defense against Boyce, not able to lay it up and in. Boyce has struggled a little bit in the second half compared to the first. Whereas Awada has found their shooting stroke from beyond the arc, and the defense is having to keep an eye on them. They can't afford to give too much space like they're doing now, honestly. It'll be Ralston going for three, no good. Rebecca not able to get the board. It'll be the Stars coming up the other end. Quick pass to Adam, who will elevate for the dunk, and the Frog gets the crowd on their feet. Another wonderful dunk coming out from Adam. Would be shocked if he does not make the dunk contest should he choose to participate. If he's able to pull off these kind of dunks here in the Combine, can't wait to see what he does at the FBA level. Nur with the ball, calling for a screen from Baker. Driving to the basket, able to get inside the paint and hit the shot. It's only 11 points here. Nur up to 12 now. Opposite Boyce is 16. Again, we're seeing some shot clock burning here in a strip ball. Shot clock, though, no way of getting that up, and the Elites will get the possession. That steal might as well count as or that turnover might as well count as a steal, because that all came down to great timing of tipping that ball away. 4 minutes to go, and we might see a single-digit game here. As Ralston fades away, but it's going to be Rebecca. Gained the ball, but blocked from behind. I couldn't tell who exactly got their paw, and it may have been Kenji. Kenji on the other end will get fouled. That's Ralston's third personal foul, so the Shark will head to the line for 2. Go on the first. But no good on the second. Baker will pull up the rebound. Lee killing some time here, but they are going to have to pick up the pace. It's going to be Nur going for 3, hitting 2 already. It's going to be Baker. Offensive board. Defense draped over them, but the Golden Retriever doesn't care. He's just going to lay it in between the two, and there's the run, 11-3. The Elites are back within 10 with 3 minutes left to go. It is almost a mirror image of the last game, but here we have a foul coming out from Rebecca. Wilson Boyce to line for 2. Good on the first. Needs to make the second here. This is an important time. Struggling from in the field. Needs to find some consistency from the free throw line, especially in these high-pressure situations, and I managed to not jinx them. I tried my best there, Elites. I'm sorry. And that is the mark. 9 free throws made in the second half where the Elites haven't even taken one. They are not initiating contact. They are not getting those charity stripe points. Someone needs to pass a bill. Get some of these Elites to the free throw line, please. But, oh, no-look pass from Baker. What is that coming out from the center? Showing off some great passing ability there is Baker. Just no looks over the shoulder to Awada. That might be the assist of the game, in my opinion, as we saw the defense start to double team the Golden Retriever. Frost. Not able to get to the boards. I mean, Langston. No good. Weber pulling up the board. Baker. Ball ends up in Ralston's hands, but it's been Baker and Awada get this game going, and blocked from behind and fouled by Kenji. Good on the first. And good on the second. I can't believe it. We are back within 8 here. After I think 16 points was what we were at, the worst deficit. And a chance to whittle even more away is Awada now. With the ball over to Ralston. Ralston going for 2, no good. And a foul by Rebecca. Loose ball, probably an over the back call there. And because of the bonus situation, the Stars will head to the line, and that might be what the deciding factor has been here tonight is the free throws. It took the Elites until the final 2 minutes to make it to the charity stripe, whereas now the Stars, I think they will have made, what, 11 free throws compared to the 2 by the Elites? That might be the killer there. If we can't get something going. Awada. Was that a... Oh, no. They're saying the Sea Bunny's paws were on the line. Oh, that's heartbreaking, actually. That 3 would have been perfect for the moment. But they'll take points here. They need to get defensive stops, though, and they are able to get 1. A chance to get it within 2 possessions here with a quick play. Jack coming up to offer a screen, as is Rebecca. But Jack open in the post. Oh, but the defense instantly covered him. Battle for the board. No, Ralston, despite the defense, will get the shot. And here we go. Stars, if they can make a basket here, I'd call it in their favor. But if they can't, the Elites are still in this game somehow, some way. It's Langston. Hook shot from the post. And the Elites will have to call timeout, down by 8. They will move the ball up. So at least a short field to transverse, saving as much time as possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Nur to try to go for a 3. 8 points. That's either 4 2s or 2 3s and a 2, which is a lot of work to do. Awada for 3. No good. And there's going to burn the clock out. No surprise there. Stars will finish. 8-point win for them. But the fact that they gave up what was a 16-point lead at one point, I think. But we'll dive into the stats here. Is Boyce, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Adam, absolutely lighting it up. 14 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 4 blocks. So many blocks coming out from the Frog tonight. Langston, almost a double-double, 8.7 rebounds, 3 blocks as well. Oakley, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Frost, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks. A lot of defense, like I said, coming out from them. Rutterfield, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Shaywan, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Rustlin, 6 points, 2 assists. Perfect from the field, 3 for 3. CC, 2 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Only bucket coming in a Swan Lake rendition. Adams, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Clark, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks in only 11 minutes. Moist, 6 points, 3 assists, and a steal. And then jumping on over to the elites. Rebecca, 7 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. Great defensive showing. Nur, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Getting a bit done everywhere. Ralston, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. 4 for 18, though. Really struggled from the field. May have been the difference maker if maybe a few of those had turned into free throw line trips. Weber, 1.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Baker, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and a steal. A bit of everything coming out from the Golden Retriever. Kondori, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Roth, 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Atios, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. 3 for 8 from the field. Peace, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Anari, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 for 7 from the field. Hunt, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Teresa, 1 for 4 from the field with 2 points. And in the end, I mean, the first quarter seemed like a close game was going to be on the cards tonight, but it quickly fell apart in the second quarter and even the third, really. And it was a combination of the Stars just being absolutely dominant and the Elites falling a little flat there. Even that third quarter was a slug just for the Elites to stay competitive. And yeah, very close at the finale. And actually, I lied. The biggest lead was 18 points. So the Elites almost were back within 2 possessions after being down 18. If this was, a professional level game, the coach for the Stars would have some words for the team to talk about giving up such a large lead in the course of the game. I mean, obviously, in the end, though, the free throws made the difference here. And with that ends tonight's Sports Den. The next Sports Den we will have will be, in fact, the opening game with Halloween. We will announce the matchup there when the season gets a little bit closer. But the next time you will see me and these players will be this coming Sunday at the FBA 2021 Draft. I hope everyone tunes in. It'll be over 2 days. Round 1 will be about 3 to 4 hours, as will round 2, split across 2 days. Get to see where these top 24 players end up in the FBA, as well as the rest of the draftees who came out to the Combine this year. I'd like to thank the Biloxi Voodoo for being host this year to the 2021-22 Combine. We look forward to the start of the season and the start of these young players' careers. Once again, I've been Ryan Eastman. Thank you all, lovely fans, for tuning in, and I will see you in about a week. Have a good night.